Good evening. Hello, hello. And thank you for joining me tonight as opposed to this morning. If you saw my post from this morning, I asked everyone if we could reschedule our meditation that was supposed to be this morning. I was actually setting up lights for it and getting everything ready, and my daughter came out and she goes, "Hey, can I borrow your computer?" And I was like, "Yeah, no." Wait, why? And she said, "Oh, I have to take my last final, and it's obviously online, and we're allowed to look at our notes online, but I have the one laptop for the test and one for the notes, and I need your computer if you don't mind." And I was like, "Well, I kind of have this thing." And she goes, "Well, I can use my phone." And I said, "No, no, no. I want this to go well." So if you saw my post, I know a lot of you did. I asked for your patience and also to wish her luck. So I am happy to report she got an A. And I am happier to report that she got straight A's. And honestly, I just have to say, I mean, first of all, go on record. She's in her room right now talking to friends, but I applaud her and truly, well, I applaud the students who are going through just the craziest semester of their lives and still forging ahead and converting from books to computers and desks to sofas and just pivoting like everybody is. So I applaud all students and I applaud all parents because here I am simply going, "Hey, how'd you do? You did good." In the meantime, there are so many parents who are putting on a teacher's hat and trying to weather the last few weeks of this semester. So congratulations to all of you as well. You are doing the Lord's work. Oh, thank you, John, for the comment on my hoodie. And so just so you know, Gabby gave it to me for Christmas, but also, as you may have seen some of our other hosts at QVC posting, it's Spirit Week at QVC, and we're wearing a different color every day of the week. And today is yellow. And I'm not on the air, but I said for all of my meditations, I will follow the color of Spirit Week because we are all in this together, right? And this is kind of the only thing I have. So, hope you don't mind me wearing my Woodstock hoodie for our meditation. And I will absolutely pass along all of your really sweet comments about Gabby's grade along to her when we are done. So, I hope you had a wonderful day. And here we are at the middle of the week. Here we are 10 days into our 14-day meditation challenge. It's kind of got me thinking now as I head towards the end of this. I'm like, I don't want it to end. So, for sure, we will continue meditating after our meditation challenge. It may not be, it likely won't be every single day, but I would love your feedback. What you like, what you want more of. If there's something you want less of, I guess you could tell me, but please be nice. And also let me know what you think about tonight, because tonight we're going to do something a little bit different. And to answer your questions, because I do see some, Murray asks, is it safe to meditate more than once a day? Honey, absolutely. I mean, obviously not to the detriment of your job or relationships, but it would be different, I think, than asking, is it wise to do a heavy weighted workout multiple times a day? Likely not. But if it is something that calms you and brings you peace of mind, I would imagine absolutely. Please do. And I think it's so wonderful that you are even asking that question because it means it's definitely helping. And also, I encourage trying different types of meditation. And we've been pretty consistent in this challenge, doing the same types of meditation. What I would loosely call mantra meditation is what we've been doing, where we have a thought or phrase and we come back to that throughout our meditation. But I wanted to try something different tonight because it's bedtime. And while all meditation is relaxing, doing what is called a body scan meditation can be even more so. And it is more of a guided meditation. I'll be talking to you through it with moments of silence so that you can kind of absorb what we're doing. But it is immensely helpful for a lot of people who, and I'm certainly one of them. You go, 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 go all throughout the day, and then boom, it's bedtime, right? And it's almost like you hit this wall, only the wall does not stop you. we lay in bed, maybe we've got our phone in our hand, or we're processing the thoughts of the day, and it's a whole lot different, I think, these days trying to go to sleep than it would have been 20 years ago. We didn't have as much technology or even, heck, as many stresses as we have right now. So this is a wonderful way to ease yourself, make the transition from the chaos of the day, be it good or bad, into the relaxation and renewal that sleep should be. And it basically goes like taking different parts of your body and focusing on them, relaxing them, and in our case, imagining them dissolving away. And it is challenging at first, maybe to do on your own because you just kind of want to get it over with, or ego wants to get it over with. When you have somebody guiding you through, it can be very helpful because it kind of puts the brakes on the thought process as we go through. So if you're joining me now, likely you've either done this before or done it with me before. If not, I welcome you. And what a great way for us to start something different and fresh and new, and I think fun. But if you are seated for this meditation, that is wonderful. Know, however, that if you want to lay down for it, that is perfect too, because I imagine if you're going to do it again in the future, you will be laying down so that it can ease you into your night's sleep. And where I usually say, be seated because we don't necessarily want you falling asleep, this time it's perfectly okay if you do. And I will often do guided body scan meditations through different apps, and I'll have my earbuds in and lay down and wake up the next morning and I got my earbuds in still. But to me, that means that it worked, right? So we will give this a go tonight. No mantra for you, no kind of thought process. It's just all about getting you relaxed. So, and you don't have to be in your pajamas and ready for bed. You can just simply be, in whatever you're wearing, and hopefully it will just kind of bring you into a more peaceful state as you do get ready for bed. Because certainly if you're in California or Hawaii, or somewhere where it isn't as late as it is right now, you probably have a lot of day left, and that's fine. So, no bell this time. I will simply verbally guide you through what we are going to do. Feel free to in fact, I encourage you to keep your eyes closed throughout the process because that will help you stay internal and follow my guidance, and simply let my words ease your thoughts and your mind in this direction. And when we're done, hopefully we'll just be all loosey-goosey and ready for sleep. So come into, please, your ideal seat, or laying down if you prefer. If you've got your phone and you're using that to listen to me, you can place it next to your head if you're laying down. And if you're seated, simply make yourself comfortable as you would for any of our other meditations. So we can be cross-legged, we can have our legs extended in front of us, hands on our knees possibly, or at our sides, palms up or palms down. And go ahead and close your eyes, or at the very least have a soft focus, not glaring or staring. In other words, just kind of relaxing our eyes, but closing our eyes is ideal. And before we do anything else, let's just become aware of our breathing and let your mind start to go to that. Not forcing a breath, but just observing it happening. Inhaling and exhaling in whatever way feels natural for you. Inhaling and exhaling. And shifting our focus inward. Maybe still noticing sounds that are drifting, the air conditioner, the heater, appliances that are running, other voices in the house, but not noticing them in the way we usually do, where our attention goes to it. If any noises arise, instead, we simply observe that they exist, that they are sound waves in motion, but they're not penetrating our mind. They're just happening elsewhere. So as we become aware of our breath, let's take our attention all the way down to our feet. and become aware of them. We use them all day. We don't really feel them, maybe, unless they feel pain. Well, is there any discomfort in your feet right now? Give your toes a wiggle. Can you imagine the muscles and the tendons in your feet relaxing? Can you feel them letting go of the stresses of the day? Can you imagine breathing all the way down into your feet, into your toes? So much so that they almost feel like they dissolve away. Can you shift your focus to your ankles? And imagine your ankles loosening and relaxing, taking in that breath that you've absorbed into your feet, and feeling them give away the stresses of the day. They don't have to carry you anymore as you head into sleep, so we relieve them of their duties tonight. Now let's move our focus up to our calves, our shins. Can we bring our breath into our lower legs? Relax our calves, relax our legs. It's like they're melting into the floor or the bed or the chair where we sit. Inhaling and exhaling. And now our knees. Can you imagine all of the muscles that surround your knee, your kneecaps, loosening and melting, your kneecaps floating? We carry so much tension in there and don't even realize. Can we feel that dissolve away? And now our thighs. There's so much strength in there, right? They move us miles throughout the day. Let's treat them a little bit. Breathe into our thighs and imagining all that muscle, maybe for the first time ever, taking a break, taking in that oxygen, and easing away from the bone. Women especially, we carry a lot of tension in our hips and thighs. Let's release that tonight. We don't need that. And as we move from place to place, anything we feel, any little aches, any little itches, it's nothing to judge. It just is. And we're allowing it. Maybe letting some of that go. So now let's move into our pelvis and lower back. Boy, oh boy. You could do a whole meditation there. So let's imagine the muscles in our lower back as though they were hands that are holding us up all throughout the day. And for a lot of us, they're gripping hard, right? Let's imagine those hands letting go. Let's imagine those muscles giving way to the support of the chair behind us, giving way to the support of the bed beneath us. Just giving way. Let's imagine the muscles in our seat relaxing. They don't have to hold us upright into a rigid posture for the next few hours. And let's breathe into that. Take a deep breath. Take it all the way down to the back. Now let's move to our stomach, our abdomen. This is definitely one we hold tight all day long for vanity purposes, for posture purposes. No one's watching now. Let it go. Breathing in and breathing out. Now let's take our focus to our chest and lungs. The literal fuel of our day, the oxygen we take in, the carbon dioxide we release. Let's give it a little extra today. Breathe in. Feel it expand, but it feels relaxing. Feeling it release and letting go. In fact, let's do that again, but take that stretch even into the back of your ribs. Breathing in. You feel those muscles expanding in the back of your ribs and releasing. Those muscles, this is the only way they ever stretch, is when you breathe in. Now let's go to my favorite, the heart. Those same hands that you imagined in your lower back. Can we imagine those hands around our heart and loosen those hands? Feeling your heart expand. And when it expands and relaxes, imagine it releasing vital blood and also love into your entire body. And let's give it some extra oxygen. Breathing in and breathing out. In and out. And let's not forget about our hands and our arms. If your hands are relaxed by your side, let's imagine every finger relaxing and easing. If you do it right, it will create a little claw. Relax your palm, your wrists. Oh, so much tension there. Can we let it go? Your forearms, melting into your legs if they're rested there, melting into the ground if you're resting there. And our entire arm, just like noodles. Now let's come up into the shoulders, the lower neck. I've heard it said that we carry our past in our hips and back, and we carry our present in the shoulders and the neck, and it's true for me. Let's let that day go. Your shoulders carry the whole day, and the day is done. So let's give that day away. Breathing into the shoulders, all of those muscles just melting like butter. Breathing out. melting away. And now our throat and neck. The voice we use to communicate. The neck we use to hold up our beautiful head and faces. Let's give those a break tonight. And imagine all the tension in the back of our neck dissolving like air, and our vocal cords easing like loose guitar strings. Inhaling and exhaling. How much tension are you holding in your jaw right now? Can we let that go? You can even shift your jaw back and forth a little, loosen it up. And let it go. Relax your tongue from the roof of your mouth, the back of your tongue. If your cheeks are tense, if you're a smiler all day like I am, can we loosen that up a little? Even the muscles around our ears, we don't feel them, but imagine them relaxing. The base of your skull, where your head meets your neck. Can we breathe into that? Your forehead, your third eye. Can we relax our forehead, even feeling that melt up into the top of our head? Lots of tension up there. As we breathe in, can we imagine it all just coming right out the top and going away? Inhaling. And let it go. Now let's sit for a moment. Just melt into everything we've released, everything that we've oxygenated. Let's sit in that, appreciate that, and ask our bodies to let go of anything we may have left behind on this journey. All right, everyone. Let's bring our awareness to the present moment and release our meditation, hopefully ready for a wonderful night's sleep. And if you have more to do tonight before you go to bed, feel free to do that all over again before you go to bed. Piece by piece and part by part, letting go of the day. And I hope you had a wonderful day. And I will see you tomorrow for our meditation. I know that Gabby doesn't need my laptop tomorrow because she's done. And it will be at 2 p.m. for day 11, lucky number. Have a blessed evening, sweetest of dreams, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.